Let me ask you. We'll start this way, and then we'll come back to the overall. Give me who you think, Hannah. Let me ask you first. Who you think is gonna be the worst team in the W, and then who you think is gonna be the best team in the W, and then give me your explanation, and we'll go through Hundo and me.
Oh man. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say Portland. I think them getting Teddy from New York, it ain't gonna help them niggas. I mean, it's not gonna. I'm so sorry.
Now you good. You can say what you feel on the pod.
Yeah.
It's all good.
I don't think that's gonna help them. I'm looking at the players. I'm like, I don't know you. I don't know you. You look like you supposed to retire 20 years ago. Like, I don't know what's going on, baby.
Agreed.
Have you played in 3 years? But you know what? Certain people can come back from a cross season. It makes sense. Other people, not so much.
Yeah.
But
That's true.
I digress. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say the Portland trash.
Okay.
Fire. Them, they're going down. Let me see. I'm gonna have to give it to the Aces. Best well-rounded overall. I'm gonna have to give it to them, especially my favorite piece coming back. Other than, of course, Asia, of course, all boards. Chelsea, Jackie, all them. But I'm so happy to see Kennedy Carter back in the league.
Yeah.
She just and adding her specifically to the Aces. Like, you already got strong ass Jackie. You already got Jackie. So when Jackie on the bench, you got Kennedy Carter. Like, what you gonna do? Like you said earlier, like nobody's taking a break. Like nobody, y'all ain't gonna have the time to let y'all bench come out when my bench out, because my bench still finna whoop your bench ass. Like we finna whoop y'all starters. So I'm gonna give it up to the Aces, of course.
Say no more. Hundo, what you think, man? Who you think best and worst team in the league? Last year, I'm gonna give y'all some context while Hundo's thinking on this. So last season, right, we had some new teams that joined the W. We had the Valkyrie. And who was joining the W last year? Was it just the Valkyrie?
Yeah, it was just the Valkyrie.
Yeah, it was
just the Valkyrie? Okay. So, I know what happened. The Mystics that got rid of all them players, and we were like, oh, they're going to be super sorry last year. So, last year we said that the Valkyrie and the Mystics are going to be the two sorriest teams in the league last year. I remember that vividly having that conversation. And we were wrong. Boy, we were wrong. Thanks. Oh, my goodness. Boy, I mean, the doggone Dallas Wings said, hold on, you forgot about us. We can be sorry too. It got bad. It got real bad down in Dallas last year. So go ahead, though. Why you go ahead, man? Let me hear what you got to say. This year, who you thinking?
I'm not gonna go with the expansion team this year, but I'm gonna go with Connecticut. I think the Sun gonna be the worst team.
Okay.
Young talent getting ready to move. I don't think they're gonna be locked in.
Yeah.
BG need to hang it up. That was their biggest signing.
Yeah.
You need to go ahead and
wrap it up, then.
Go be a spokesperson.
Wrap it up, then.
Civil rights activists.
We need more of those. Though.
We do. That we do.
So I'm gonna go with the Sun being the worst team. Best team. I don't know, bro. I feel like New York getting Satu is just big, bro. And you know, I'm not the biggest Satu fan. But if she's able to stay healthy, bro,
you're a hater, actually.
Hey,
we'll get into that later.
Absolutely. Absolutely the biggest. but I feel like that's low-key like the Warriors when they added KD. It's like, bro, like if she can stay healthy, adding her to Sabrina, Stewie, JJ, get Benijah back, like, that could be real scary.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go New York.
Okay. I'm not mad at both of y'all's picks. I am also going to pick on an expansion team. There was a team that was added outside the United States, actually, that I'm going to pick on right now. The Toronto Tempo. Yeah. I'm coming to talk to y'all. Let me give you my reasoning why though, Hundo. First of all, they in Toronto. Let's start there. Let's start there. We need some USW teams that there's some places in the US that deserve the teams. A lot of my worst. Listen, let me give you my reasoning. This is also based in some hate. I'm gonna tell you that right now. This reason is also based in some hate because I believe that there's some W teams that should have been in the States, but we decided to bring a team to Toronto. Now, do they have some pieces? I would say yes. I think they do have a couple pieces that can help them win some games. But it's their first year in the W. As an organization, not as a team, but as an org. They drafted Kiki Rice. I like that pick. I think she's gonna hoop for them. Not only because she's just on my fantasy team, but I think she's also a good hooper. Marina Mayberry, I feel about her. I feel about Mayberry. She be hot and cold for me personally.
She gonna shoot the air out the ball, bro. I respect.
And that's part of the problem. I mean, she gonna have the green light, and I'm like, Do we trust that on a first year team?
That girl got
Who's
her
trying to
crack shot jar. She got her crack. She recovering. She's good.
yeah,
She's
yeah.
locked in. She's
Well,
So
they got Brittany Sykes too
they got
though,
Brittany Spikes too. Yeah, but like, is
and
that enough to win?
they got Sandy as the coach. She a winning coach.
We've
Come
seen
on
winning
now.
coaches. We've seen winning coaches go and be sorry, Hundo. We've seen this. This is
This
not
is
new.
true. I don't know about worst in the league, bro.
I think they could be close to the bottom. Very close. I believe that as a first year org. I don't think they have a Valkyrie start as an org. I don't think they had the kind of start.
Hey, brother, the question was who's gonna be the worst and who's gonna be the best.
You're right.
We're not talking about close to the bottom.
And I told you,
So you standing on, so you standing on the tempo being the
on the
worst.
people being the worst in the league. Out of my hate.
Toronto, boo Toronto.
Boo Toronto. Every time I see them hoop is boo. Outside of Kiki Rice, I need points from you. Everybody else, boo, boo. Now best in the league. I mean, that's easy for me. We're going back to Vegas again. I mean, let's start with the fact that you have the 4-time league MVP, Ms. Asia Wilson. I mean, she's getting up there. I mean, it's hard to say best in W history without mentioning her name at this point in her career, honestly. And I also love Hannah's point, the addition of Miss Kennedy Carter coming back from China, man. I didn't know she was gonna leave China. She was having herself a good old time out there. But they brought her back. They brought her back, man. I think probably the main reason she came back was because she had the opportunity to go to Vegas. I mean, we had the opportunity to come to that kind of team who is built around Asia Wilson. You got Jackie, you got points, of course, the point guard. You got those players, and so why not come back and hoop? And once again, to Hannah's point, I get to run with the twos, and you typically running younger players with the twos, or maybe inexperienced players. And I know I can get buckets. Why not? And I think she had the green light when she runs with the twos, also, which I think also brought her back. That when she was in Chicago, she had the opportunity to have the green light. So I think one of the reasons she came back was also continue to have the green light. So I think that she'll have the green light with the twos in Vegas, which bodes well for her. But I also think she can kind of fit into if someone is to unfortunately get hurt or need a breather, she can run with the ones if needed. So yeah, I like them as the best team to me, almost hands down. Now I do like New York. Don't get me wrong, New York got a good squad, especially with the addition of Satu, which I want to get into in a minute or two as well. But for me, I'm taking the Aces, the best team in the league, a second time.